Hi guys, how are you? This is Lois. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well and safe from wherever you are. Today I am here to do a quick video. I hope it's gonna be quick, and there's a surprise guys. I want to tell you about jobs that surprisingly don't pay well in Canada. And when I say don't pay well, I don't mean non-skilled jobs. No, that's not what I mean. I mean like real skilled jobs, very prestigious jobs in some places, like in some parts of the world, like where I come from. Some of these jobs are very, prestigious, but you find that once you come to Canada, they don't pay as much and they don't hold they may hold some prestige, but they don't pay well. So anyway, I'm not trying to discourage you here. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Remember, I told you I always have to tell you the truth. There's a lot of truth that a lot of people don't say when they're here. And I want to help you so that you can make your decision. If you're abroad and you're planning to come to Canada, just know that we don't always do jobs for money. So I think that's the biggest disclaimer, that we don't always work for money. At times we do things because we are really passionate about them. So if you're doing this because you're really passionate, there's nothing wrong about it. There's nothing wrong about the jobs that I'll talk about here, but apparently they are not as well paying as where you're coming from. Anyway, I'm an RCIC. I'm based in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I help people with their immigration work, immigration applications, refugee, permanent residence, sponsorships, express entry, whatever you need, school admissions, visa applications. I do all that. If you need my services, please head on to my website, www.mileleimmigrationservices.ca. If you need to reach out to me, please do not WhatsApp me, because there's a lot of con people who are out there trying to give out some WhatsApp numbers on my comment section. Those are con men, okay? Not me. If you need to reach me, kindly send me an email, and my email address is going to be at the description part of this video. It's also on my website. Okay, guys? All right, excuse me. Number one. Again, remember, I say there's nothing wrong with this job, so don't come here crucifying me. And again, this is my opinion. It's a reason a lot of people like me. They like me because I say the truth, and there's also a reason some people can't stand me because I say the truth. Whichever case, you're welcome. Okay guys, so okay, fine, don't come crucifying me. There's nothing wrong with these jobs. They just don't pay you a lot of money. Number one, bank tellers. Can you imagine? You know where I come from? I come from Kenya. No big secret about that. And I once actually used to work in a bank. And working in the bank is quite prestigious in my country, and bank tellers, a lot of them God, they used to walk with their noses high, in the air, like yeah. Bank tellers in this country, bank tellers earn almost minimal wage. Actually, the average salary of a bank teller in Canada, or even here in Calgary, you find it's about 36,000 Canadian dollars a year. Okay, so that's one. Number two, you will not believe this, I swear, flight attendants. Oh my god, and I love flight attendant. I love flying, by the way. There's nothing wrong, but in Kenya, flight attendants, oh my god, and they always look so good, and they're paid, I believe they're paid well, and so they have this high life, and they're always flying and all that kind of stuff, and they're paid really well. Unfortunately, not so here. Okay, that's not the case in this country. You find that apart from this, the free travel that you get and a few perks here and there, some of them actually make between $20,000 and $45,000. I think those ones who really work for many years can get up to $52,000 a year. Okay. Oh my god. Number three, fashion designers. So fashion designers, because here I don't know, maybe it's just that the culture is a lot of people, just walk into stores and buy clothes, whether it's from budget departments or from big names. But unless you're working with like on a creative team in a very well established brand, you're not going to be making a lot of money in fashion designers, in fashion design as an employee, but you could work for yourself. Okay, so I'm not saying that you can't make money, I'm just saying if you're employed. So the purpose of this video is for people who are looking for employment. So as a fashion designer, not a lot of them are earning a lot of money unless they are working for a big name. Okay, oh my god, I hate to say number 4, professional athletes. You know, the way like where I come from in Kenya, athletes live a high life because I believe they get well paid. They're flamboyant, it comes with a lot of prestige and blah blah blah, Unfortunately, and I've seen a lot of those people come here, the runners from Rift Valley, and when they come to this country, unfortunately, they don't make that much money. Okay, it just doesn't pay. The people who make a lot of money in athletes, of course, they're going to be signing multi-million-dollar contracts, and those are very few, the top tier. All the others, I can tell you, they're not making money here. No. They end up looking for other jobs to sustain themselves because they realize that can't sustain them. That doesn't discourage you. Remember, if you want to immigrate still as an athlete, you can still immigrate as an athlete, but once you come to Canada, you can look for something else to do, because unless you're in the top league, you're not going to be making so much money like maybe you used to make back in your country. But it's a pathway to immigration. There's a pathway for immigration for athletes who are doing well internationally. So if that's you and you're interested to know how you could immigrate to Canada, please talk to me, book a consultation, and let us see how you can come here. Once you come here, it's up to you. You can figure out what you will do. Okay. All right. The other one, the job number 5. I swear, guys, don't kill me on this one. Radio hosts. The way radio hosts, and I think this has changed like in the last maybe 10 years. I've not been in Kenya like for the last 10 years, okay, but maybe when I left, and I don't know how it is right now, but radio hosts were big celebrities. Even here, there are few who get into that league, but majority of radio hosts, they are earning about $50,000 a year. So yeah. It's not really high profile or even high paying, but it got its own prestige. So if you're looking for that kind of prestige, of course you're going to be a little famous, but then there could be fame and no money. But then again, places like radio give you a platform that if you're smart enough, you can use that platform to actually make money on the side, or even invest and make a brand name for yourself. Okay. All right. The other one, hospitality jobs. Those people who come to this country with degrees in hospitality and all that, unfortunately very few of them actually make any money. They end up making just like entry level. They just get into entry level or even minimum wage. There's a lot of people with degrees in hospitality in this country, and they are stuck doing housekeeping. And with housekeeping, oh god, this reminds me, when I came to this country, I got a hospitality job, like a housekeeping job in one of the hotels here. And with housekeeping, you just end up with a broken back. I mean it. We were doing 13 rooms, and we were getting minimum wage. So you cleaning 13 rooms and minimum wage. I cleaned for 1, 2, 3 days, and I didn't show up on the 4th day. 5th day I didn't show up. 6th day I didn't show up. They called me and they said, "Lois, you're fired." I said, "Thank you." Yes, because you just end up with a broken back, and then you're totally broke, and you are at the mercy of the guests who leave you $5 tips. Oh my God, the other guys who don't make money, and this is a really good profession. My God, God forgive me, pastors. Yes, pastors. So if you're coming here to do theology, and there's nothing wrong with that, it's, I said, it's a calling, it's a passion. But church pastors, unlike in our country, in our country, pastors are among the richest people because, of course, the tithe goes to them. No, here the church is an institution that is well run, with accountability, with an organizational structure and employees and everything. So a pastor here is an employee of the church, and so they get paid a salary. And you find that a lot of pastors earn something between $50,000 and $60,000 a year. Okay. So the moms and dads of the African churches, I don't know, unless they come here and start their own churches. And of course, if they start their own churches, you find that most likely they're only going to attract their folk from their country. But if you're going to be employed here by the church, this is not the place to come get rich as a church pastor. Okay, guys? All right. The other guys, admin assistants and receptionists. Of course, we know it's not like they earn a lot of money in the other places, but I just want to let you know the good thing with this occupation, though, as much as a receptionist, actually most of them earn minimum wage. Then you step up a little bit as an admin assistant, you can earn a little bit more. So in Calgary, you find that a lot of admin assistants are earning between $20 and $25 a month. An hour rather. But you find that it's always a very good job to get your foot in the door of an organization. So if you're a go-getter, if you're ambitious, you can always, climb up the ladder through the admin pathway. Okay? Yeah, but it doesn't earn a lot of money in this country unless you are working, let's say, in the oil and gas industry. But even there, you're still going to be among the lowest paid in that kind of a company. Okay? The other job that I want to mention is culinary arts. People who are in the food service, and for this purpose, actually, I just want to mention cooks or chefs. They're called chefs, but most of the time they're just cooks. Glorified cooks that are called chefs. When I mean chef, chefs who make money, they are in those big establishments, premier establishments. Those ones are going to be making money, but the others, they just cooks, and cooks are going to be earning a very minimal wage in this country. Nonetheless, you've gone to school and maybe even gotten a degree or a diploma in culinary arts, but the reward is not proportional to the education that you got. Okay? The other one that I want to talk about is horticulture. Yes, those are people who are well trained. Okay, those are guys who are well trained, but even them, they are not making a lot of money. You could be making anywhere between $15,000 and $45,000 a year. Last but not least, early childhood educators, they are not making a lot of money. Okay, unless you want to branch out and start your own daycare. But if you're going to be employed as an early childhood educator in this country, it doesn't earn a lot of money. You find that you could be earning something from 24,000 to 45,000 Canadian dollars a year. Okay, what you're going to realize among the jobs that I just mentioned there is that these jobs, these are not non-skilled jobs. There's a lot of other non-skilled jobs that earn minimum wage, and we're not here talking about them, but I'm just going to mention them just so that you can make a distinction. Okay, so jobs whereby you're just going to get minimum wage, dishwashers, bartenders, servers, babysitters, nannies, store jobs, cashiers and the like, overnight stockers, and sometimes even some warehouse technician. Those ones earn minimum wage most of the time. But then you find that those are they are non-skilled occupations. The other ones that I talked about there, these are real skilled jobs. And as I said, I'm not here to discourage you. I just want you to have the right expectations. Simply because you're working in the bank, and you may think that once you come here and you work in the bank as a teller, you're going to be making any money. No, a lot of people who come here as tellers, they get in, they get their feet in the door, and they move as fast as possible to other departments. A lot of these people do branch out to things like insurance. Okay, all right guys, so please like, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share this video because I believe a lot of people need to see this video. There's another video that I made of jobs that surprisingly pay you a lot of money in this country, and this is the reverse of that these are jobs that surprisingly don't pay you a lot of money like you would expect. Okay, thank you. I will see you in my next video. Bye.